Good morning, YouTubers. Today we've got this 2013 Kia Sorento, I believe. Yes, it is. And the issue with this one, the owner was driving it. They pulled over, parked, and then when they were trying to turn it off, and then when they tried to get going again, it just would click, click, click. So they called me, and I was thinking maybe a loose battery cable. And I'll show you what it's doing. Like I said, at first I thought it was maybe the terminals were loose, and I checked them, cleaned them. They're nice and clean, as you can see. She's got something rigged up here. Then I checked the battery. It's got a full charge. It just clicks, so I was shooting for the starter. But then I decided to try to turn the crank with the socket and a breaker bar, and it is not turning. So we believe now that the motor is locked. I'll put the camera here so you can hear it better. I even went down there and I banged on the starter and nothing. So let me try to turn the crank again and see what happens. Okay, let me take it down here, and we're gonna use what is this, 22 millimeter. You've got a hole right here to the crankshaft pulley, and we're gonna try to turn it. Okay, here we are on the passenger side looking down at the pulley, and I'm gonna go down there and try to turn it. Nothing. I'm gonna even try to push it with my foot. Nothing. Okay, let's try counterclockwise. Here goes. Nothing. Nothing. Y'all seen what happened? Nothing. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off the belt. I know it's already locked, but I'm going to take off the belt. Maybe the alternator is holding tension, or maybe the AC. I've seen where the AC's lock. Maybe that's the issue. Let's try that. Now you got a cover here. This goes something like this, and it has 4 screws. They're all on top here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that'll give you access to the pulley so you can loosen the belt. And then, crawl under here. Takes a 17 millimeter. And it's gonna be that top pulley. Put your wrench on it. It's kind of hard to get a socket, and pull on it, and it loosens the belt. See? Okay, YouTubers, I'm gonna pull a spark plug to relieve some pressure, and this just pops out. Got these grommets, 2 of them. And you got a 10 millimeter for the foil. Don't lose that little booger. And let's pull that spark plug out. There we go. Now that should be easier to turn. Okay, let's try to turn that pulley again, the crankshaft. 22 millimeter again. We've got the spark plug off and no belt. I've been trying with my foot. Nothing. Let's try the other way. Okay. Here it goes. Let me brace myself. No. It moved a little bit, but I think it's just loosening that bolt. Sorry for all the moaning. Okay, so it's confirmed. It's locked. Spark plugs out. Belts off. There's no reason why you shouldn't turn. And that's one way, a couple or three ways of checking if your engine's locked, seized in. It is, I mean, it happens. I mean, they might have ran it on oil, low on oil. I mean, it's got plenty of oil, but you know, sometime in the past they might have run it low on oil and caused some damage to the engine. Running it hot, they might run it hot. It's got plenty of water, but you know, things just happen, and that just happened. Plenty of water there, you can see. Unfortunately, it's happened. This is the second time I've seen this. The other one was like, I believe it was a Dodge Caravan, but that one the customer was driving it, and it just clunked out on him. And this one, like I said, they stopped, turned it off. When they were ready to go again, it wouldn't start. Well, now all we're gonna do is put it back together. I don't want to leave it, you know, all taken apart, because that's how parts get lost. If somebody else is gonna do it, they're gonna be looking for all the parts. And very simple, very easy to lose parts when you don't put things back the way they were. Plus, I don't want that other mechanic that's gonna do it bad mouthing me, saying, oh, where the heck this guy leave all that. We used to do these kind of jobs, but they just take too much time, and we don't have that time anymore. We just do stuff that we can knock out and have it out, and move on to the next job. Now I just put this cover back on and talk to the owner, see what they want to do. All right, it's all put together. Let me bring it down. I don't do those kind of jobs no more. The only thing I do, and that's if my brother helps me. I'll talk to him, and he wants to, you know, do this, we'll do it. But all we do is swap motors out. You know, we'll find another motor and we'll swap it out for them. My brother still gets into rebuilding them and stuff, but I'm just out of that. I'll just help him swap them out, and that's about it. I don't want to get into nothing inside the motor. I mean, he's doing this truck, and he's got several cars out here he's doing. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and like always, thank you. And I appreciate you, and good luck.